Hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. This is me, Kai. Of course, it's me, Kai. I am a 200-hour certified yoga teacher. I've been sharing my practice here on YouTube with different types of yoga videos based on what your needs are. So like Pilates inspired, something for like motivation and inspiring types of sequences. And today we're going to be doing what I'm calling 15-minute yoga sequence for after you fought with your boyfriend. Basically, it means that there's going to be some really nice emotional release as well as firing up in your core so you also feel powerful. It's release and power at the same time, which is why it's the title that it is what it is. But honestly, you could use this for any occasion. You could use this if you've had a bad day at work. You could do this yoga routine if you've had a disagreement with your coworker or with your family member, or if you're just looking for some emotional release as well as some kind of strengthening exercise, then this one's for you. So without further ado, here we go. All right, so if you have blocks, bring them by you. If you don't, maybe like a pillow or a blanket might be helpful in case you just need to bring the ground a little bit closer to you. So first off, let's start in my favorite pose, child's pose. We're gonna do wide knees this time so that we're really opening in the hips here. Once you get to your child's pose, sit the hips back, reach the arms forward in the opposite direction. Starting to feel the lengthening in the arms to the shoulders, making its way down the back, feeling the opening in the fronts of the thighs, the hips, even a slight stretch in the tops of the feet. Stay here for 2 full breaths in, 2 full breaths out. Start to come up onto your hands and knees, hands and shins, I should say, for tabletop shape here. Find your wrists right underneath the elbows, right underneath the shoulders here, so that we're really stacking the joints for the safest biomechanics. Today, we're going to flip the palms and do these cat-cow. So inhale, look forward, get things off your chest. Exhale, round into yourself. Chin towards chest, belly button up towards spine. Inhale, bend the elbows. Look forward. Exhale. Round into yourself. Check in if there's anything else you need to get off your chest. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Bring the hands back forward here. Then tuck the toes. Lift the knees 1 inch off the floor. You're in a floating tabletop. We're not here for very long, only to start to feel that sensation in the core here. So even though the knees are lifted, still press back through the heels of the feet. The knees are reaching towards the heels here, but at the same time, you want that line from your wrist down to the opposite knee to be really long. Here for 4, here for 3, here for 2, here for 1, downward facing dog. Hips up and back, first down dog. Feel free to walk it out here, bending one knee, bending the other. Maybe bending both knees a lot here so that the hips can get higher to the sky. Rotate your arms so that the inner sockets of your elbows face forward. Then you'll be able to get it out of the fronts of your shoulders a bit here. Pressing down through the hands, letting all of that release happen through the crown of the head, letting go of the fight, letting go of the disagreement, Whatever it is that you're wanting to release today, visualize it all just spilling out of your head down towards the floor. Similarly, on the other side of your downward facing dog, root down through the heels so that you're still feeling grounded here while you're releasing. On your inhale, come out to a high plank. You might have to adjust the feet here. Exhale, come all the way down. Untuck the toes here so that the tops of the feet press into the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Pubic bone is pressed into the ground. Shoulder blades reach back in space. Chin is slightly tucked so that the back of the neck is long. Stay here for a full breath in. Full breath out. Bring the forearms down on the ground so that the elbows are right underneath your shoulders here. Coming into Sphinx pose. As you inhale, reach your heart forward, pubic bone down into the ground. Really letting everything off your chest here. Allowing it to spill away, while at the same time creating space for new abundance, new feelings, new experiences. Exhale, let it all go. Then back into child's pose. Ooh, that was already a strong push already. We'll keep it going. Come to sit at the back of your mat here. You're going to come into a squat by bringing the soles of the feet down to the ground, pointed about 45 degrees away. Tailbone reaches down towards the ground. Hands can meet at heart center so that you can use the elbow to push the knees away. In this squat, even though you're sitting down, you're also feeling super tall. So the crown of the head reaches high to the sky here in the opposite direction as the tailbone. Can you widen the collarbones so that you can invite in new space into your heart after releasing those feelings you don't need? We're here for 4. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. Last one, let it all go. Forward fold at the back of your mat. Hang out here for a second. Sway side and side. Grab opposite elbows. Reach your hands up to the sky here. Let everything go. Let it all go. Make space for newness. Make space for positive feelings. Inhale, half lift. Hands on shins or thighs. Find a flat back here parallel to the ground. Similarly to that squat, you're getting long through your spine here, even reaching the bottom of the ribs away from the tops of the hips to lengthen in the side waist. Inhale to get a little taller. Exhale, let it all go. Just walk your hands out to find a high plank. Once you get into that high plank, we're going to do some mountain climbers. So going as slow or as fast as you want here, really just firing it out, letting it all out, pressing down through the hands, using the earth to support this release of energy, this recycling through your body. You're here for 8. Let it all go. Leave it all on the mat. You're here for 6, 4, 2, 1. Child's pose. Let it all go. Ooh, that took it out of me. Find your breath again. It might be helpful to tap into the physical expressions of the breath. The chest falling in between your thighs in child's pose. The belly also falling. Then both of them rising on the exhale. Come to a downward facing dog. We don't have much more, just one final release. And then come out to a plank. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, and then your right ankle towards your left wrist. So you're kind of paralleling your shin to the top edge of the mat. From here, place that shin in front of you. We're headed into pigeon. Maybe you want to grab that pillow or blanket or block, place it underneath you here. Inhale, sit super tall, and then exhale, fold forward. Allow the openness of the hips here to soften any last little edges that you might be carrying, while also empowering you to move forward, to not sit so much in your feelings and instead give them their moment and then move on. Feelings are temporary. They come and go just like our thoughts. On your next breath, slowly rise up. Ooh, that felt good. Take the block or pillow or blanket out from under you. Hands down on the ground, lift the back knee, step back into your plank pose. This time draw your left knee in, bring your left ankle behind your right wrist, pigeon pose on this left side. Bring that blanket, block, pillow, whatever it is, underneath you if you don't have room. If your hips reach all the way down to the ground, go off, get your life. I do not. My body does not do that, so I need a little extra support. Sit tall first. Crown of the head reaches high. Chin is slightly tucked so the back of the neck is long. Exhale. Feel free to fold forward. Coming into the left glute now. Really letting go, surrendering to the shape, so that the shape can help you surrender to what's going on. Sometimes disagreements happen, sometimes fights happen. It's totally normal part of life. And it's not really about the fight itself, the disagreement itself, but about our abilities to address it, move on, and keep going. Because those moments will come up just as much as moments of pleasant surprise, moments of deep intimacy. Start to lift up here. So we just gotta appreciate all the moments all the same. All right. Come to a comfortable seat here. Hopefully you're feeling nice and released, as well as a little bit strong from that core work. Hands to heart center, sit tall. We'll close it out with 3 breaths. Start by exhaling everything out. Big, big inhale in. Open mouth exhale. Another one just like that. Big, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. And a third one, the biggest, hugest breath of the day. All the new energy, all the positive feelings, positive experiences, accepting everything as the same. Big, big sip in. And then let it go. Being unattached to those moments, letting them come and go into our lives. Bow your chin in towards your chest. A moment of gratitude for our bodies, our brain, our breath, the things that make this practice possible. And knowing that you can always come back to this practice if you're looking for a little release, a little empowerment. All right, well, that was it for today. That sequence really got me, girl. I needed that. So hopefully you enjoyed that as well. Drink lots of water afterwards, because moving around all up in there, especially when we're getting into our hips, element is water in the hips. So if we're releasing a lot in the hips, we want to replenish with fresh water. So that's it. Feel free to watch my other videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be releasing more videos as the time goes on, as we keep doing this. So I'll see you again. Alrighty, bye.